and there is a Dornier aircraft and a ship. So there is no big military presence. But having said that, it was there in his manifesto. So he had to demonstrate. So best thing, I'm not aware of what has happened between the two governments because I'm no longer in the government. Better thing would have been for us to have told Maldives, okay, we'll withdraw the military helicopters, replace them with a private company from India, you see, so that our presence is there. And, it's a question of accommodating. And the President, Muizzu, can say, yes, I got the Indian military. Withdraw. Now, also understand, Maldives cannot replace the Indian helicopters by Chinese helicopters. They can. But where will the medical emergency cases go? All the way to China? No. So what I mean is that, and if they have Chinese helicopters, we just won't let them come into India. So we have a strong, strong cards, but we can play it with a little, what shall I say, subtlety, so that Maldives, a small country, doesn't feel we are dictating to them.
Sir, does this move shows that Maldives president want to a good relation with India?
It doesn't mean. It only means, it may mean, we don't know. It only means that, events have occurred which should make him think that if he had any plans to rush towards China and move away from India, it is not going to work out. He should know, and we should know, neighbors cannot be changed. And he should also know that in 1988, India had taken military action to foil a coup. But Indian military did not stay there and say that, so-and-so should be. No, the government was restored. In other words, India has no aggressive intentions towards Maldives. And both Maldives and India have a common interest in making sure that no external power, but through Navy or otherwise, dominate the region.
Sir, after this contention, so many tourists have cancelled, their visit of Maldives. Is this right or wrong, sir?
No, I point to it as a reaction by people. The government did not ask them to do that. They did it on their own. It's what shall I say? I wouldn't say it's a right or wrong reaction. I would say it's just a spontaneous reaction. But I wish we had not done it. But now that we have done it, Maldives has understood matters better.
Yeah. Minister of Bangladesh, sir. What's your take on that?
Well, I was reading that 40% of the electorate voted, and that she got 80% of the votes. So if you do your arithmetic, it is 40 into 80 by 100. That means she got 32% of votes from the total electorate. Okay? Is my arithmetic right? In other words, 68 did not want to vote for her. Okay? So I don't think the election process was solid. But whatever that be, it is, for India, it's a good thing that she has been elected, quote unquote, and China also seems to be pleased. America was at some point doing certain campaigning against her because, her son is there in the United States, and there have been cases of a lot of money with him and this and that and all that, but then America also stopped that campaign, okay? But it is a victory for Sheikh Hasina, no doubt, but we cannot, I repeat, we cannot say it is a victory for democracy in Bangladesh.
Sir, meanwhile the election, Bangladesh Nationalist Party boycott this election, right? Even sir, former Prime Minister Khaleda Zia is in jail inside. So, what's your take on this?
Well, way back, you can check the date, 1996, Sheikh Hasina's party had boycotted the election. So my take is that boycotting the election does not make sense. You know, it would have been better, you know, in a democracy, you sort of, you know, you vote. And if you have reason to doubt that the voting election process is flawed, then you know, take it up. You know what I mean? But not voting doesn't help.